you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Aries. Aries. Okay. Baby. Kitchen's a mess. Love you. Shoot. Pizza. Pizza. Pizza.
Be careful.
Whoa. What? It was much earlier in the house than it is in my car. I gotta get these clocks together. Let's do that like that. What? We gonna have to boot, scoot, and boogie tonight. Or this morning. We're gonna have to boot, scoot, and boogie this morning. I gotta be careful though. My camera, my reverse camera's all foggy. Lights are coming everywhere. I don't know if they're coming towards me or if they're really on the street. Whoa. How now? How now, brown cow? So I had one of those moms where no matter where she took me, no matter where we went, I needed to make sure I said hi to everybody that was in the room. And sometimes even dance. My mom made me dance a lot too. I had one of them old, she's not very old school. She's very modern today, but she was very old school back then where dance with my friends. Show me you know how to dance. Not do the worm or do the snake. That's why I got happy feet even today. But that's neither here nor there. So I talk about greetings because now even today I greet whoever's in front of me. If I'm walking along a sidewalk and you're walking the other, oh, my tires are flat. Oh no, icy cold. I gotta air them up. This ain't the move. Hold on, let me fog out my windows. Look at all that traffic. Whoa, that car got some speed on it, buddy. So I'll greet let's turn on some frost. So I'll greet whoever's in front of me. If you're walking one direction, I'm walking another, I'll say hello, even if I don't know you. That can be in school, that can be in the park. Because what I don't like a lot of times is two people walk by each other, stare at each other, and don't say anything. To me, it just feels awkward. And most of the time when you say hello to people, they'll say, hey, how you doing? Or, whatever, give you a nice greeting. I would say 1 out of every 10 people don't say anything back. And so that's fine. So if I see you again the next time, I won't say anything. It's plain and simple. If you want to walk by each other and stare at each other, then that's perfectly fine. I'm fine with that. I wonder how many women that I walk by that thinks that every time I say hello is weird or uncomfortable. I don't think I come off as some weird, creepy guy when I say hello. But you just never know the women. They may even say hello and still feel weird about it. But I don't think I give off that vibe. I say that to say that so Court takes our girls for a walk. And a guy pulls up, rolls down his window, and says hello. She says hello. Okay, he says something like, I see you, walking the girls, da 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 da. He goes on about his business. She finished walking the girl. She finished walking the girls. He goes home. Whatever. Normal day. Sorry. We live in a spot where a lot of people say hello. They know we have kids. They have kids. Like, I feel very comfortable around the people that are around us. So she goes out day 2, and he pulls up again. Different time, same circumstance. Says hello. This time he asks for her name. She tells him Amy. She tells me when I get home, the same guy said hello, blah 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 blah. Like, now she feels weird because Court can be standoffish. Court can say, basically, get out of my face. But she just doesn't want to bring a whole lot of attention to herself with her and the girls. So she tries to be nice in that sense. So that's why I say, I wonder has somebody ever been nice to me, but felt weird about it. And when you have a wife and kids, now you got to kind of start to think about these things, right? So now she doesn't want to go out 2 or 3 days in a row just to make sure, she doesn't have to confront this guy and maybe he is some weirdo. So she doesn't. But I tell her to tell me what vehicle he's driving. So I go around the block and I see the vehicle. But now I'm pissed, right? Because you've seen this lady 2 days in a row. You've spoken to her. She's carrying my 2 girls. And now you're asking for her name. The first greeting was okay. The asking for her name is where now I gotta see you. What, men, we do this, right? Like, we see something we like and we start to be persistent, but we don't think about the consequences. What do you think that? You think that this lady is just walking around with 2 kids with nobody who has her back? You actually think that there's a lady with 2 newborns in a stroller walking around free? Now you got my wife, or fellas, we could have another female not willing to take the same routes or do the same things because we think that they're being nice, but they actually feel like it's a little creepish. So now I gotta see this dude, and I don't want to see him with Court because I don't want Court to have to feel. But The next time I see this guy in a Chrysler, and maybe I'm walking the two kids, and if it's the description that she told me, I'm confronting the guy on site. And I don't know what he's gonna say. I don't know. I don't care. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm gonna say. It's gonna be along the lines of something like, "Hey, these two girls and my wife, we don't need to be greeting. This is one of the greets that you can pass up." So, maybe a week later, and listen, let me say this, like, we live in a nice area. We live, but you can just never be too sure. We live where people know us too, and where, like, I feel comfortable enough that, like, enough people are watching where, she'll be fine. Like, she's okay. Even my upstairs neighbor, got a lady cop who lives upstairs, and then there's one of my little Mexican homies. He's tough too. I know he has my back on it. So a couple days ago, she goes out for a walk, and some dude is walking around the spot, and she's never seen him before. This is where it gets a little tricky. And so, ladies, you guys are very good at kind of making sure you don't take the routes to your spot, to your house, or wherever the case may be. So she tries to take a different route to get the girls home, because she just, be aware of your surroundings. She doesn't want the guy to see. The dude pops up almost to her front door, our front door, and says, "Hey, can I use your phone?" She says no, and walks straight in and closes the door. I can't remember if she tells me when I get home, or she texts me. I forget which one it was. But now I'm double steaming. Now I've got to confront a dude in a Chrysler. And if I ever see this cat again, dudes, we got to just stop being weird. We got to know the vibe. But anyway, a little funny to that story, I tell my OGs, my co-workers, friends, the guys who I work with every day, old school guys, tough guys, football coaches. I say, hey man, just listen, like, if I ever gotta take off, my wife has ran into 2 situations in which just 2 different encounters with guys, and she feels uncomfortable. And next time she wants to take a walk, I might just go home and just be there and not even walk, but then just come outside later. My man says, "What's up? What time we leaving?" He ready to go too. Other coach said, "Yeah, what time? Just tell us what time we leaving. We all leaving." Oh man, that made me feel good, man. I'm a big boy. I don't need no help. But when you love being around people that ain't asking a whole lot of questions. Hey, what time we leaving? We be there, but they not joking. I know they not joking. That's that type of action. Anyway, they both got wife and kids. They understand. Fellas, we've got to stop being creeps. fellas, we've got to read the signs. And even if the sign looks okay, maybe it's not. You know, you just never know. But if you see a lady walking 2 kids, just know that there's somebody somewhere that has her back. In this particular case, it's me. And I ain't crazy, but I'm crazy for my family. Well, anyway, it's my public service announcement for this morning, man. You guys have a great day. Have a great Thursday. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.